If you're constantly finding yourself chasing emotionally unavailable men or chasing men only for maybe short-term pleasure but not long-term results, or you are just finding that every guy you're getting yourself involved with is just not in your level, then this video is absolutely for you. In this video, I'm gonna give you a proven mindset that's going to help you to stop chasing the wrong type of men and start opening your heart up to the right type of man who will actually fulfill you on a deep emotional level. Keep watching. Hey there, Adam Little from sexyconfidence.com, where I help you create your love story. And one pattern I've noticed over the past 10 years of being a love strategist for all of you is that certain women just love to chase men, and most importantly, they love to chase men who are emotionally unavailable. And if you find yourself constantly going in and out of unhealthy relationships, then it's likely that you are not doing this one thing. And once you start adopting this one mindset that I'm going to be talking about in this video, you're going to suddenly have more options available to you than you've ever known possible. So what is this one thing I'm talking about? It's what I call intentional dating. Over the past few years, I've seen so many women successfully navigate the dating scene and go from feeling single, lonely, and unable to connect with men all the way to finally attracting the person that they've always wanted. And the women who are most successful at doing that are women who are incredibly intentional in their love life. So that begs the question, what does it mean to be intentional? Being intentional in any area of your life, whether it's love or whether it's your health or other relationships in your life, is all about just being very thoughtful about what it is you're doing and why it is that you're doing it. It's all about being very aware of your actions and how those actions impact other people in your life. It's taking a hard look at how it is that you really treat other people in your life, whether it's as small as, the server at the restaurant and how it is that you're talking to that person, or it's as big as how it is that you interact with your boss at work, or maybe your customers if you're an entrepreneur, or of course your partner. How you treat others is really, really important. And most people are just not intentional about the way it is that they interact with people. Being intentional is also about understanding and being aware of the things that trigger you emotionally, that just absolutely set you off, and really starting to dive deep into why it is that that happens. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What really triggers you emotionally when you're in a relationship, and what really sets you off? I'd love to hear from you down below. Being intentional is also about being very aware of what energy you bring to any new interaction you have with someone. What energy do you bring to that table? And more importantly, how much are you actually paying attention to that person? Are you actively listening to the things they're telling you, or are you just waiting until they finish their sentence so you can pull out your phone and check Instagram? Being intentional is all about really being very present with people, and if someone that you're talking to or you're engaging with is not very engaging to you and you're not interested in talking to them any further, being intentional means walking away from that conversation so that you can put your energy elsewhere. This also relates to how often you're communicating to guys that you're talking to. Are you the type of person who just dives into the deep end when you finally meet a guy that you really like? Or are you the type of person who's intentional about how often it is that you're communicating with someone, especially someone you don't really know that well, and trying to slow things down so that you can actually have something to talk about when you are in real life with that person? That is intentional dating. Intentional dating also relates to the boundaries that you set in any relationship you're in. Now, when I work with my Love Accelerator clients, we follow what we call the 7 little love steps. And these are 7 little steps that you can take to go from being single to a long-term relationship. And it's not until you get to little love step number 6 when you are actually in an exclusive relationship. And that little love step is all about setting boundaries for a healthy, committed relationship. And believe it or not, the number one boundary that you set with someone when you are in a relationship is what commitment really means. So many women will just jump into new kind of relationships or situationships with a guy, and they will think that it is actually exclusive, and that boundary has never actually been set. Intentional dating is all about having those really difficult, sometimes awkward conversations that require courage. It requires you stepping outside of your comfort zone and risking potentially losing the guy. That is what I'm talking about. And finally, intentional dating is taking a hard look at where it is you're actually going to meet men. I mean, are you the type of person who on a Friday night you have absolutely no plans, so Susie calls you and wants to go to the bar and you say, sure, I'll go to the bar, maybe meet a couple guys? Or are you the type of person who is intentional and planning your social calendar and taking a look ahead to where are there quality places that you can go and meet quality guys who are on your level? So long story short, the moral of this video is all about being very thoughtful and strategic about your love life. Don't just follow every single raw emotion that goes into your body. Don't just go impulsively into your love life. If you keep only seeking short-term pleasure, you'll keep getting short-term results. However, if you're ready to be more intentional, more strategic in your love life so you can get those long-term results, then I have a special gift for you. Head on over to sexyconfidence.com/steps to be able to learn the 7 little love steps to go from where you are right now, if you're feeling single or lost in your love life, all the way to finding that relationship that is completely aligned with your life vision, which is little love step number 7. Go check that out. And also, if you enjoyed this video, I kind of free floated today, so I hope you enjoy it. Give this video a like, give a comment right there below, ask me your question. I'd be happy to answer it on the next video. Thank you so much, and I'll speak to you, you sexy single lady, next week. Bye-bye.